Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rainy. This is the Enchanted Planner, and today we're going to make an October health goals page for my planner. So I've done not too bad the last couple of weeks of September, moving towards a better routine. So I want to create an actual page that I can check in with throughout the month. So that's what we're doing. I've pulled out the letters that I made earlier and I've pulled them off just to make sure that I actually had all the letters I needed before I started filming. I pulled these out. These are from the old Autumn Blooms book, which is no longer available, so sorry about that. But I figured purple was kind of cool because, you know, it's all spooky season and stuff, right? So that's what we got. That's what we got. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to put October. I've got these. Hold that thought. When I move them, I put the letters in the wrong order. I want to put those at the top and then health goals across the bottom. But then I have to figure out how I'm working in some of these beautiful florals. So let's remove the backing on one of these. And that makes it a little bit easier to actually work with them. And I have my tweezers. So this one is a little bit different. Let's put this on some wax paper here. Because I don't really want the... If they were clear, it might be okay, but I'm not sure I really want that. I could just pull some of the actual smaller florals out. So maybe we'll put that guy back. Or we take this and we cut it in half. Maybe. Maybe these are not the best florals for this, unfortunately, because they're beautiful, but they're also huge. So these may not be our best option. Or we go a completely different direction. I just want to get these back on here so they're not making a mess. Let me see what else. Oh my god, this book is falling apart. Like I can't tell you. These might be a bit better. It's just, it's so bright and I didn't really want bright. I want kind of dark and moody, which is why I was going for the dark purple there, or more like the violet. Let's see what I have left in here. Those, again, are gorgeous, but they're huge florals, so I'm going to run into the same problem. I kind of want purple florals, god darn it. I think these go with that. So that's the end of that book. All right, I have to think about this for a second because my original plan won't work. I'll be right back. Okay, another option is Whimsical Fall. If I pulled this out to have a look, because it's got some actual like Halloween stuff in it. I don't really want pastels. These might work. And they got like a whole spooky vibe going on. All right, maybe we'll use these instead. Yeah, I think these are better, to be honest. Just simply for the fact that I wish they were clear, but hey, we're not going to complain. They're smaller florals, but they still got a sort of spooky vibe to them. Because if we go something like that, hold on, that may not work either. Let's line this up here. I should probably fold this in half, and then I can put that there and get an idea. O C T O V E R, or we just go for the one with the spider web on it and be done with it. Might work. All right, I don't know. We're gonna just go with it because we can't be screwing around indefinitely forever. So let's work it, shall we, ladies? I think I'm going to take this. Do I want to change this piece? I kind of liked this black border with the other one. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to the corner that it's going to work. Question mark. Hold on. So let's go into my handy dandy book because I do have some completely blank dot grid, which might be a better option. Yeah, that's going to be a better option. All right, so we're going to trade that out. I'm going to take this into the corner. I should probably de-stick this a bit because it's trying to jump onto the paper already and I haven't even gotten anywhere near it. So yeah, health goals, I figure I'm going to set some, they're more, we're going to go through them before the end of this video. These goals are more about just building back some routines. So it's not like I'm saying, oh, you know, lose a bunch of weight or run a marathon or anything crazy like that. Because I'm just taking it day by day, step at a time. So let's get this guy going across. T-O-B-E-R. Right, where's my tweezers? Okay, so here's about there. Let's just do it, right? Let's get them down. I'm thinking actually about staggering them a bit. Kind of going across like that. Give it a little bit of personality. Because we all need a little bit of personality in our lives. Oops, don't go crooked. Just go down. October. Kind of fun, right? All right, so now let us look. We have some spider webs. The health goals is going to be the larger thing here. So let's take off these guys. And let's figure out if we want to just kind of maybe bring something like this in, although this is kind of large too. I mean, it might work. I kind of want it cornered though. If we're going to do this, I kind of want it like in the corner just to give us like enough. There's florals there, but it's not taking over the entire spread because I still have to get letters down and I'm trying to work with that. All right, so let's put that over there. Okay, so now let's get the tweezers and let's go H and then, oh, apparently I put it down with a hair. I hate that when that happens. It's picked up like the teeniest tiny little piece of hair, and I don't have cats or dogs. I just shed. Okay, so do we want to stagger them? I think we do. All right, and L first. L, think. I was almost going to put down the wrong damn letter again. Let's not do that. And then we can put down the T. It's crooked. Hold on, I do need to fix that. And then I have to figure out if I'm spacing them far enough or if I'm going to have to move things around to get goals in here. Probably should have done this on the wax paper, which is what I normally do, as you guys know. I usually always set things up on the wax paper. It's going to be tight, but we can make it work. This is where it kind of works in my favor that I generally don't put a very large kiss cut on things. I could have made the kiss cut on these smaller, but when I looked at what they were going to look like trying to get them up off the thing, I was like, ooh, that's not so good. All right, so I'm going to temporarily place that there so I have a reference, because I kind of want this guy to go up so we're matching the pattern. Ooh, this is going to be like really tight. Okay, so see, this is why you can't go there. We may have to shift some of those other letters around so these don't look so cramped. It's not bad. I think we're going to shift these guys. Hang on. Let me see here. If we move this a little bit more this way, I think that's doable. And then I don't have to pull up all the freaking letters because I don't really want to do that right now. Okay, so we got a little bit of spunk in our letters and such. And we could probably bring in some more speeder webs. There's a little speeder web here. We got some spiders too, even better. Little guy there. He didn't quite go right to the corner, and I suck at laying down stickers today apparently, just so you all know. Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Now, excellent. All right, we should probably put some boxes in here. And I was going to see if I could track down some monthly habit trackers. I don't. The only place I might have luck, because coordinating them with this is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. Oh, okay. I have to change boxes now. As originally I pulled out purple. And that won't work. I don't know that we're going to find a red that's going to match this, but let's check our luck. Oh, we might. Yeah, the deep red might work. This one here. So now it becomes, do we go with my absolute favorite size? Or do we go more with the vertical size? Okay, I'm going to see if I can find some habit trackers. Bear with me for 2 shakes. Okay, I was right. The journaling sticker book will probably work. It doesn't have quite the same vibe and feel to it, but it's close enough. Because I did go with these like sort of goofy letters. So we can make these work. It's doable. It's doable. Now it's just a question of if we're going to do, I think we're going to do, I don't want to use all my vertical, it's a tough one. I don't really want to use all my vertical boxes. I have a few more of these. So let's pull out, I don't even know how we're going to lay these out, to be honest with you. Let's get some wax paper here. Because they're not super big either. I can go digging around in some of Mojo's other books to see what else I can find as options. I love me my black boxes. All right, so okay, this back here is bugging me. We're gonna move this out of the way. Okay, now the only thing is these are so long. Like Happy Planner normally makes their monthly habit trackers like this size, closer to the size anyways. And these are really long. So if we do that, okay, hold on here. Let me see. So if we put this in here, I wonder if we can kind of come off the side like that. And then we could do the same with the other ones as well. And then I can put decoration in around and such. We're just playing with some options, gang. Like so. I think we have a winner. I think this will probably fare the best just because it's, yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do I want to flip those? Like black over here and red over there. No, I do not. Okay, we have a plan. I just have to kind of figure out how we're placing because I didn't really pay attention to where I was sticking them down. All right, so let's say this is the center of the page, right? And then we're going to come off with that like that. If it'll stay down, please. There we go. And we're going to come up here. Actually, let's go a little bit higher. And put that and that. And then we can come in here. This one's off kilter somehow, so let's pull that up. And we're going to put this one down. I didn't want it directly underneath, but I do kind of want it to have a certain look. So let's put that. That it is crooked. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Question mark. It's a little crooked. These have got the very slightest border around them, and the border itself is not necessarily equal when it's cut. It's kind of like they just put a circle around it and went for broke. don't like that, so let's lift this guy up a bit and put that like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to move this box in just a tiny bit though. I don't want it quite that close to the spine. And then we'll put this like so. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a base now. Let's go back to our stickers. Because now we can grab some florals and some bats and whatnot and sort of play here a bit. Okay, so this is going to need to be cut. I'm trying to decide if I want to cut it in half and plunk it in, or if I want to sacrifice it and make it like a pop-out piece. You know what I mean? There's some trees in here. Where's the trees? Oh, we have more too. I totally forgot about these pages. Okay, so no, you don't do that. You can go there for a second. We have more spider webs, which is useful, right? We have some of this stuff too, which I could probably pop in like in here somewhere. This might work. Let's have a better look at this one. So it's already kind of got an angle to it, and then I just have to trim it down a bit. That's got bat wings coming out of it too, which is kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Okay, so I'm going to put that down lightly so I can get a ruler and an X-Acto knife, and we can come at this right here. Okay, wax paper, and then come at this here is a bit different because there's a border around that one, so we're gonna ever so gently do that, and hopefully that cut through without actually cutting the other sticker underneath is what I'm hoping for. Get rid of these little tiny bits that are overhanging. Okay, so that's kind of doable. I think I want to reposition it a tiny bit. Oop, or not. Nope, we're not going to play with it because it's kind of angry. We're just going to leave it alone. Okay, so we've got some florals on that one. We have another floral here, which we can grab and kind of do the same thing. I think maybe here. Let's de-stick this a bit. And then I think I want to grab that spider web that's hanging out here for this part right here. Yes. Okay, we have a plan. It's not necessarily a good plan, but we have a plan. Okay, well, I want to angle this a little bit more. Like so. Okay, so back to our friend. I could put the wax paper underneath it too to make sure that it doesn't stick to my sticker, but we're living dangerously today. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And let's come around to this side, and we're going to do the same thing as we did on the other side, just above the black line. And lift that off. Excelente. And then we have to do our little spider friend here. Like right there. Tweezers. Excellent. Cool. Okay. Now, we've got sort of the bases here. I've got so much stuff on my desk right now. It's hilarious. All right. I want some spiders. So let's grab one of these. And I know some of you have some like weird issues with spiders. I mean, I'm not thrilled about them, but I have this kind of unspoken truce with them. So long as I don't see them, they don't get moved outside. Most of the time I move them outside because they are useful creatures. They're just kind of spooky, right? And not everybody is down with that. So let's maybe put that spider there. And then we'll grab this one. And I think we're going to have him hanging off of the web, which means we're going to grab a pen, not that one. I want this one. I'm going to connect to the little tushy, like so. I want to jazz it up a bit, but it just seems very weird to be placing things kind of without a home. Let's look at this one. This nice big bouquet, which could kind of come in like here, I guess. It just looks kind of random. Just looks kind of rando. I don't know what to do, you guys. I'm kind of stuck. I could put like a little tree. No, they're not. They don't cut their trees like I cut my trees. My trees are insane. All right, well, we do have the bats, so let's come to the bat page and grab some bats. I mean, maybe it doesn't have to be super flowery and you know what I mean? Like maybe white space is okay. I just have problems with white space. I like to go a little bit sticker crazy. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to slip the bats in to sort of fill in the holes. Like so. Okay, now I'm pretty happy with that. It will work. Now, what are we talking about for the goals? So the first goal, where's my Sarasa clip? I don't want you. Where is that? There we go. The first goal is sleeping. So inevitably what it means is I want a PM routine that gets me into bed, not necessarily asleep, but into bed by 10 o'clock, or no, 10:30. So we're going to put bed 10:30. The other goal is movement. And I'll explain that in a second. And the last goal is to continue with what I have been doing, but just not consistently, which is meal planning for during the week. So this happens to be, so we're going to write in here, PM routine. Oops, I should have probably started further over. PM routine that gets me into bed by 10:30. And the meal planning. Oh, and again, the number of nights. I wanted to aim for, say, 20 out of the 31. Say 20 times at least. Okay, this goal is meal plan and prep for, let's put daytime, and I'll know what that means. Daytime. 4 weeks. And the last goal is continuing on with my rehab program. So upper, I'm not going to get that word in there, thoracic and shoulder rehab 12 times, which is really 3 times a week at the minimum. Because again, when we're talking about goals, we need it to be specific, yes. It also needs to be measurable. So when you go back and you look, so did I make it 20 times, or did I make it like 18 times versus the 20, or did I make it 30 times instead of my 20? So it's important to kind of track what is going on. We have a bit of a funky cut down in this corner that's going to bother me. So let's fix that. Everything else is okay. Very cool. So if this works, I will use the back side for probably November. And then if it works, I'll probably continue on throughout next year with it. Right now, I'm easing into things because quite often I'm absolutely famous for just jumping in with both feet and taking on way more than I can possibly ever do. And that causes me to fall off program really quickly because, again, I've overwhelmed myself. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. I appreciate y'all. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao.